there is a crazy phenomenon going on right now in this game, and it's easy to spot once you start paying attention. Go into a game and just watch how everyone else plays. Literally, just sit back and watch. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Well, GT8.
Like, what the am I watching? This is crazy. The majority of this player base prioritizes training the advanced mechanics while neglecting to train their consistency in the fundamental mechanics. This habit can lead to becoming a glass cannon. Sheesh! Sheesh! Someone who can perform flashy moves such as flip resets, but struggles with basic skills like ground dribbling or shadow defense. It is a combination of both a lack of fundamental mechanics and a lack of fundamental game sense that causes players to consistently make critical errors in their gameplay. You'll notice these players are quick to overcommit, throw away ball possession, position ineffectively, and manage boost poorly. In this video, we are primarily focusing on mechanics. Flip resets and directional air rolling take the crown for being the big problem in this game. A lack of consistency in the advanced mechanics, such as flip resets and directional air rolls, can lead to all four of these issues simultaneously. The difficulty of these mechanics alone mean that one small incorrect adjustment means the complete failure of your play. This also includes the fact that you're airborne, so your burning boost and your recovery is going to be slow, which means they aren't so viable to go for in games until your control in the air has been refined for a long period of training, or else you will cause big problems for your team, resulting in the opponents scoring easy goals. With how inconsistent advanced mechanics are in the early stages, it makes you wonder if they're even worth training at all.
Again, so you can spend 200 hours trying to flip reset, or you can spend like 30 minutes in free play touching it to the side and then touching it to the side and winning more of your games. Is up to you. I'm just showing that, it could be as simple as that.
And that's the main problem with this game. Nobody wants simple. Simple doesn't get views. How can you perform a breezy flick if you can't consistently, I repeat, consistently perform the simplest variation of a flick? Most players have it backwards, and they get caught up training the wrong things, which builds up bad habits, such as bad boost management and over air rolling. If you want to get good at a mechanic, you need to have the ability to perform it in its most basic form with consistency. It is so important to build confidence in a mechanic and have the muscle memory to perform it without even thinking. This way, you can pay more attention to your surroundings and look for outplays. My argument is that for most people, it's too much of a time sink to gain confidence in flip resets and air rolls. Because of the media's influence on this game, the player base has been misguided to get straight to training the advanced mechanics when their foundation as a player is weak. And that is the best thing you can do for yourself in training: build and maintain a strong foundation, where most of the player base falls short. Imagine if there was someone out there who took the initiative and created a guide on each fundamental mechanic, explaining when to use them, how to execute them, and how to train them. What if someone made a strategic system that allowed you to transition into different mechanics at the snap of a finger. Imagine if something like that was completely free to view on YouTube. So we understand the community is distracted with advanced mechanics, and solely focusing on the advanced mechanics develops bad habits, and we know we need to refine the core mechanics of our gameplay in order to truly improve. This video is not sponsored. I 100% believe the Rocket League Masterclass is the most useful content for improving at this game in the shortest amount of time. The structure is straightforward and has value for all ranks. It begins with the offensive ground system, with every mechanic branching off of one another. The beauty of the ground system is that at any point in time, you can pivot back and go into another branch. The ground system will teach you how to create plays when you have ball possession and map space based on specific gameplay scenarios, which will help you invent new outplays against various playstyles and opponent positioning. Next is the defensive ground system, with looping defensive techniques, which allow you to apply pressure on an offender, with the interaction ending on a challenge. Changing up your defensive methods can make you a more unpredictable player on defense, making it harder for opponents to score. The important part is to have a presence in the play and make your opponent aware of your positioning in order to force their hand. It's less about challenging and more of the threat of the possibility of a challenge, which pressures the offender. Presence is key. In the current diving meta, a lot of players completely scratch off faking and shadowing, which makes them easy to read and outplay. Use this knowledge to your advantage to climb up the ranks. Next, we have the aerial system. It's a little different in the sense you can pick any play you want to go for. However, each play is interchangeable with another. So there's the possibility of a ceiling shot into air dribble or even flip reset into double touch. And they all start with a jab off the wall or the ground. Aerials are important for creating scoring opportunities when the defenders are out of position, low on boost, and or if your ground defense is constantly getting shut down. And lastly, some general strategy for the main game modes, such as kickoffs, rotations, rolls, and positioning. And what makes Dave's training packs unique is they are a part of a broad system of the game's mechanics. You only focus on gaining consistency in one mechanic at a time. We figure out why we use it, when we use it, how we use it, and finally, how to train them. The masterclass is intended to be completed from start to finish in order, with the idea of increasing your game sense and mechanics gradually over time. This makes it far easier to switch in between mechanics on the fly due to the developed muscle memory. If you really want to truly improve at Rocket League with no fluff or nonsense, the link to the playlist is in the description below. And hopefully this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.